Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is May the 4th. Be with you. May 4th, 88. We are at Shea Stadium. This is a game between two teams that we've not seen since the 79 season. A game between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. The Astros come into this game at 500, 12 wins, 12 losses. The Mets come into this game 10 games above 500. They are 17-7. They were a heck of a team in 88, and a lot of people say the 88 Mets may have been the best Mets team of all time. However, they didn't even get to the World Series thanks to the Dodgers. We'll see what Inside Pitch and FastScore has to say. This is an awesome game between these two. I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup tonight. And of course, I know Steeler fan is definitely in there waiting to root. And I know he will be rooting for the Mets all the way through. Is that true? I know Steeler fan will be rooting for the Mets tonight. And baseball with the demos, Brian Patterson and Chuck Rawlings now join us here at Shea Stadium for tonight's game. The Mets historically won this game. They blew out Houston 8-0 historically. The Astros had 2 runs on 2 hits, and the Mets had 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. The Astros had 2 errors. Steeler fan gives me the block dragon, which is fine. So tonight we will see if Inside Pitch has something tonight to do. So we are all set and ready to go. And yes, Chuck Rawlings, Trevor Lawrence will not be visiting a Waffle House in Kansas City after tonight's game. That is true. You guys can go ahead and keep me abreast of the Giants and Eagles game. That is fine. You guys can let me know how that game is going as we play tonight here. So we are set and ready here at the Cathedral of Sports, Shea Stadium. And everyone is set to go. And we are ready to go here tonight on this exciting matchup. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Starting pitcher for the New York Mets tonight was Sid Fernandez. 12 wins, 10 losses, a 3.03 ERA. El Cid gets the call tonight for the boys in blue and orange. So if everybody is set to go, everybody is in their seats. Section 518 is cheering loud here at Shea Stadium. Let's get tonight's game underway. Leading off for the Astros will be center fielder Gerald Young. 257 average, no homers, 37 RBIs in 88. We are using blue, white, and orange dice. Mets are the home team. If everybody is set and ready to go, it's time for some Mets and Astros baseball. We haven't seen these two since 79. Let's get to playing. Fernandez, 3-2, hit by pitch. That 14 is going to be too high. Young, 3-1, hits a fly ball to center, and Nails is going to make the catch, and that's the first out. 1 out, and here comes the left fielder, Billy Hatcher. 268 average, 7 homers, 52 RBIs. El Cid with the pitch. 6-4, range play. Hatcher, a 6-6. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to HOU. Not really good at short. His range was a 2. That's a 5. It'll get past him, and Hatcher will have a base hit. So HOU couldn't get there. Hatcher will hold at first. Infield double play comes up. And next up for the Astros will be second baseman Bill Darwin. 248 average, 7 homers, 53 RBIs. I don't care what they say. Bill Darwin was solid. Hatcher had 32 stolen bases. And that's a 6. And he gets the steal sign. 14 plus 2 is 16. Carter plus 2. Not very good at throwing bases out. That's an 18. I'm sending him. 1 to 18. Hatcher will make it. And he does. He slides under the tag with the stolen base. Hatcher will steal second base. That's his first stolen base of the game. Takes away the double play. And now we'll see what the strategy roll comes up again. That's an 11, and he will hold at second. El Cid with the pitch. Fernandez, 4-6, possible error. Darwin, 1-2, ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Johnson. His error rating is a 10. That's a 9. He picks it up, tries to make the transfer, but he's going to drop it, and everyone's going to be safe. So that's going to be an E6 on Johnson. First error on the Mets. They didn't have any in this game historically, and already Howard Johnson not doing too good at shortstop tonight. He misses a range play. Now he misses an error, causes an error. First error on the Mets. And now we'll see first baseman Glenn Davis, 271 average, 30 homers, 99 RBIs. Is there a homebrew where steal is 1-18 or 1-19 and manager decides not to throw to avoid a potential throwing error? No, I don't have that rule. Pretty much, if I still roll the die, if like a 3, 4, or 5 comes up, I pretty much decide they don't throw it. Kind of like a rule. I don't have a rule for that. Hatcher on at third, Darwin on at second. Infield is back to double play depth. And that's a 3. Hatcher will stay where he is. Darwin gets the steal sign. May send him 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. Carter plus 2 is 20. Darwin's going to try to steal. And the only way he's out is on a 20. And you'll get there. So the Astros are going ahead and moving on. A stolen base for Darwin takes again the double play away. Now the Mets will call the infield in. Hatcher would not get a chance to steal home on a throw. So now they'll do it again. Strategy roll. That is a 9, no play. So already El Cid in a jam here in the top of the first. Fernandez with the pitch. 5-6 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it is a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Dykstra. That's out number 2. Davis, sacrifice fly of 3. He will not bring in Hatcher that way. Hatcher, base runner 4. Dykstra, 0 arm. A 1-4. Hatcher will still score, and he does. Hatcher will come in, and he will score on the sacrifice. And the Astros jump out to a 1-0 lead. Darwin does stay at second base. Sacrifice fly to center. So already we have a different game as the Astros were shut out historically, and they are already up 1-0 here in the top of the first. So now there are 2 outs, and here comes the right fielder, Kevin Bass, 255 average, 14 homers, 72 RBIs. Strategy roll for Darwin. He's a steal threat, but he'll stay put. As Darwin, of course, that's the second stolen base, by the way, for the Astros. Fernandez, 6-6, strikeout, 19 is high. Shea Stadium adds 2 to strikeouts, but subtracts 2 from walks. Bass, 1-5. It's a ground ball to short. This time Johnson will make the play, and he will throw to first to end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 stolen bases. And the Astros are already up 1-0 going into the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros in this game was Danny Darwin. He has 8 wins, 13 losses, 3 saves, a 3.84 ERA. Darwin theory, he'll go ahead and be the pitcher tonight. Astros take the field. Leading off for the Mets will be center fielder Nails Lenny Dykstra, 270 average, 8 homers, 33 RBIs. Darwin will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 6, and he will get Dykstra. Struck him out. First strikeout for Darwin. He had 129 of them in 88. 1 out. Next batter is second baseman Tim Tuffle, 234 average, 4 homers, 31 RBIs. Darwin with the pitch. Darwin, 1-6, possible error. Tuffle, 5-5. That's a fly ball hit to center field. There is Gerald Young. His error rating is a 2. That's a 16. He'll make the catch. 2 down. 2 quick outs, and now that'll bring up the first baseman, Keith Fernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame. 276 average, 11 homers, 55 RBIs. Darwin will go ahead and pitch. Darwin, 1-6 again, possible error. Fernandez, 6-4, and that's not going to be an error. It's grounded to first. That's hit to Davis. Darwin coming over. Hernandez's base runner is a 3. He will not get there in time as the throw comes in, and they will get Hernandez on the tag out. That turns a single into an out, and that's just a ground out to first, and the inning is over. Nothing across for the Mets. 1-0 in favor of the Astros. Top of the second coming up. Leading off for the Astros will be shortstop Rafael Ramirez, 276 average, 6 homers, 59 RBIs in 88. We'll see if El Cid can have a better inning. Fernandez, 3-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Ramirez, 4-2, base hit into right field, and that is a single. So already the Astros get the leadoff man on. They only had 2 hits historically in the game, and they already got 2 hits here, and they're still in the second inning. Double play depth is called. Here comes the catcher, Alan Ashby, 238 average, 7 homers, 33 RBIs, as David Vega joins us here at Shea Stadium. Strategy roll, and Ramirez will stay where he is. El Cid with the pitch. 3-5 against the switch right, home run result. Ashby against the lefty needs a 16. That's a 4. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is pretty deep to center field. And that is gone. Home run, Alan Ashby. Stadium and Section 518 groan. Fernandez goes ahead. A 3-5 against the switch right is a straight 16, and Ashby goes ahead and bombs this one out of here, and it is already 3-0 Astros. Big-time home run by Ashby. They're going to go talk to Fernandez and see if he's okay, as it doesn't look like he's got his best stuff right now. Here comes the next batter. Will be the third baseman, Chuck Jackson. Didn't play in many games for the Astros. 229 average, a homer, 8 RBIs. Ashby had 7 homers, but none versus lefties. Well, that's the way he's got the cards. I am not going to argue. Fernandez will go ahead and make the pitch. Fernandez, 3-4. Range play at the park. Shea Stadium, 4-6. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Hernandez. His range is a 3. That's a 2. He'll get it. Fernandez will come on over, and Hernandez will go ahead and toss it to him, and that is the first out. 1 down, and here comes the pitcher, Danny Darwin, 071 hitter. He did have a home run that year. Fernandez will make the pitch. Fernandez, 2-1 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it's a fly ball hit the left, shallow fly. And K-Mac is going to make the play, 2 down. 2 outs now for Young. And Young is 0 for 1. Is Caminiti on the Astros on this date? No, Caminiti is not on the roster today. He is not on the roster in this game. Fernandez will go ahead and make the pitch. Fernandez, 5-4, strikeout, 16, that is high. Young, a 4-5, that's a fly ball hit to center, and it will be Dykstra getting to that, and he will put it away. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Astros, a 2-run bomb by Ashby, and we go to the bottom of the second. Astros already up 3-0 here. Dave Gardner joins us here. Uncle Dave Gardner joins us here at Shea Stadium. Check out his unbelievable, spectacular channel, which it is. Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. 269 average, 39 homers, 101 RBIs. Would be in the Hall of Fame if he couldn't stay off the crap. Darwin will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-1, strikeout, 8. Yep, he got him there. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Darwin. 1 out. And that will bring up the left fielder, Kevin McReynolds. Heck of a player. 288 average, 27 homers, 99 RBIs. McReynolds definitely solid, maybe even Hall the very good. Darwin with the pitch. 6-1, hit by pitch. That 16 just misses. McReynolds, 5-5. That's a ground ball hit to short. It'll be handled by Ramirez, and that is going to be out number 2. 2 outs now, and that will bring up the catcher, the kid, Gary Carter. May he rest in peace. 242 average, 11 homers, 46 RBIs. He comes up to bat. Remember also, you guys do know we lost Sal Bando today. He passed away today. I think his age was 81. Sal Bando passed away. Darwin with the pitch. 1-6, possible error. Carter, 2-3, and that is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Jackson. Not good at that position. His ever rating is an 18. That's a 4, and that's going to go through his legs and into the outfield. Carter is going to get there. He's going to get on first on an E5. That's the first error on the Astros, and they did have 2 errors in this game historically. So Carter on it first, and the Mets will get an extra out. And that will bring up the shortstop, Howard Johnson, 230 average, 24 bombs, 68 RBIs in 88. And I don't think Carter's going to do anything. That's a 19. He will stay right where he is. Darwin will go ahead and make the pitch. Darwin, 5-4, strikeout 8, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that retires a side. Darwin, that is his 3rd K. Nothing across, except an error, except 1 error, actually, at still 3-0 Astros after 2. As the Astros have come out swinging in this game. And yes, baseball could have said the same thing about Gooden, as they are. My 3 favorite players from the 1986 season, Gooden, Carter, and Strawberry. We go to the top of the 3rd. Fernandez back on the mound. Billy Hatcher leads off for the Stros. And he is 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Fernandez not having a good outing so far. Fernandez, 4-1, strikeout plus. That 16 will get him. Hatcher is a 5, becomes a 15, plus 2 is a 17, and he gets called strike 3 on Hatcher, and that will be a K, and that will be the first strikeout for El City. Had 189 of them that in 88. 1 down, here comes Doran. Doran reached on an error and stole a base. Fernandez with the pitch. 3-3 against the switch right. That's a blank. Doran, 1-5. Ground ball hit to first. Hernandez will take it himself. 2 outs now for Davis. Davis is 0 for 1, but got a sacrifice fly his last time up. Fernandez will set up and deal. Pitch from El Cid. 1-4. That's at the park. Shea Stadium. 2-1. And here we got another rare play. That is a blank. So rare play, base is empty. And that is a 22. Third baseman chases foul ball into stands. Resolve as a P5 range play. Well, that's Magadan. His range is a 2. That is a 3, and that's going to be a foul ball. But now I got to check to see if there's an injury to him. Magadan's injury rating is a 4, and that's going to automatically take him out. So Magadan, who is due to bat next, is not even going to get a chance. We will see a new player at third base for the Mets. Question is who that's going to be. And, it looks like Howard Johnson is going to have to move to third base, and Kevin Elster will take over at short. So we got to take a change here. So Johnson is now going to move to third. And Kevin Elster will slide into the shortstop position as Magadan is out on an injury. So timeout for a substitution. Elster 3-6 -1. 3-6 -1. And Johnson at third is a 2-10, which he is also at, actually it's a 2-9 at short. No, it doesn't matter. So 210 is fine. So Kevin Elster will take over at third base as Magadan is done for the game. Davis, and that was a foul ball. Davis gets to swing again. Yeah, I already did. Yeah, exactly. Still 2 outs. Fernandez will pitch again. Fernandez, 6-6, strikeout 12. That is high. Davis, 5-5. Fly ball hit the right, and the straw will get to that and retire the side. That's the first 1-2-3 inning for El Cid. But the Stros have a 3-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Mets will be the new shortstop, Kevin Elster. 214 average, 9 homers, 37 RBIs. He'll come in for the injured Dave Magadan. Remember, only game day injuries is all we do in the regular season. Darwin with the pitch. Darwin, 5-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Elster, 1-6. And against the righty, he smacks one into left field. And that's going to bounce off the wall. Elster will slide into second with a double. So Elster says, yes, I can come in and hit. And he'll make the play. So Elster goes to second base. And the Mets get a base runner. That's the first hit off of Darwin in this game. Next up for the Mets will be the pitcher, Sid Fernandez. Not a bad hitter. 250 average, 9 RBIs in 88. He can hit the ball. He's not going to bunt. He'll swing here with a runner on second. Darwin will go ahead and, well, first we got to roll a strat. And that is a 1. Elster not going anywhere. Darwin will make the pitch. Darwin, 3-1, error on a throw. Fernandez, 6-6. That's a fly ball, hit the right field. That's going to be caught by Bass. And that's going to be out number 1. Elster, 3, hits the right field. Bass is no arm. A 1 or a 2. And that is a 5. A 1 or a 2. He tries to take third. That is a 5. He does not. He will stay there. He will stay put. And that will be the first out. So Elster stays at second base as he could not move up. Here comes Nails. He's 0 for 1. 1 out here. Strategy roll again. And that's a 13. Darwin, nothing happening. Darwin will make the pitch. Darwin, 4-2 against the lefty. That's a blank. Dykstra, 3-3. And against the righty, Dykstra pounds one into center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. Elster coming around. He will score. It's 3-1. Dykstra goes ahead and gets an RBI double. The Mets are on the board. So not only an RBI double for Nails. Second hit of the game for the inning. Here comes Tuffle. Tuffle is 0 for 1. Infield still back with 1 out. Dykstra does have steal ability. That's a 9. He'll stay at second base. Darwin will go ahead and make the pitch. Darwin, 3-4. That is a blank. Tuffle, 6-4. And that is a fly to left. Getting over there is Hatcher. He'll make the play. Dykstra, excellent speed. Let's see. Hatcher, a 0 arm. And he's got a base running rating of 5. He's very, very fast. A 1 or a 2, he'll take third. That is a 2, and he does. Dykstra will take third base. There are 2 outs, but now a wild pitch could probably score him. So Dykstra was deep enough for Dykstra to take it. Fly to left. And the next batter is Hernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Darwin will pitch to Hernandez. Dykstra on at third. That's a 16. Nothing happening. Darwin will now pitch to Hernandez. 3-1 now. Fans here at Shea hoping for a hit. Darwin, 6-4. That's a pitcher result. Lefty, 1-11's an out. The 20 is high. Hernandez, 4-2. And it's a fly ball to center field. Young will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. Mets get a run on 2 hits. 3-1 after 3. And yes, people, when the Mets are on the board, I actually get a little bit more excited for than just a regular game with 2 teams. But yes, I am a little bit more into the game. But I still, as you know, I still play the game as unbiased as possible. Top of the 4th inning, Kevin Bass leads off for the Stros. He is 0 for 1. Fernandez trying to settle down. Looks like he has. El Cid, 2-2. That's a pitcher result. Switch right. 1 to 15's an out. 7 is good. And that is going to be a fly to left. And McReynolds will get to it and put it away. 1 out. As unsub, as Astros Reefer joins us here at Shea Stadium. I know who Astros Reefer is rooting for. He is rooting for the Mets. I know he is. 1 out. Here comes Ramirez, and he's 1 for 1 with a base hit. Fernandez will make the pitch. Fernandez, 6-2, error on a throw. Ramirez, 5-5. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Hernandez. His error rating is a 1. That's a 9. He won't make an error. Fernandez will come over there. Hernandez to Fernandez and makes the play. 2 outs. Here comes Ashby. Ashby 1 for 1 and a 2-run bomb his first time up. Good guess, but you were wrong. Oh, come on. I can't imagine how I was wrong. Fernandez will make the pitch. Fernandez, 4-3. Walk plus. 15 will walk Ashby with no problem. And he will trot to first, so Ashby gets on base again. First walk issued by Fernandez. He had 69 of them in 88. Here comes Jackson. Jackson 0 for 1. Ashby not a threat to do anything. Still got to roll anyway because Fernandez had a lot of balks that year. At the 6, he's not doing anything. El Cid will make the pitch. El Cid, 4-3. Walk plus again. 16, no, is going to be too high. A 14 minus 2 makes him a 12. 16 is high. Jackson, 6-3, but instead he will get a base hit to center field. Ashby, base runner 2. Let's see, single to center, minus 1. So only on a 1, Ashby will get to third, and he won't. He'll hold at second base. Ashby not fast at all, but he had a running start with 2 outs. Base hit by Jackson. Here comes the pitcher, Darwin, and he's 0 for 1. Strategy roll, and that's a 12, nothing happening. Can Darwin get a hit for the Stros? Fernandez not having a good outing so far. Fernandez, 6-3. Home run, a home run chance. Righty, 1 to 6. The 11 is too high. And Darwin did hit home run in 88, but he's not going to hit one there. 4-6, and instead he grounds it to third, and that'll be handled by Johnson, and he is going to he's gonna tag out Ashby because Ashby is mud, and that's gonna end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Stros, but it still remains 3-1 in favor of the Stros. And we should congratulate the Houston Astros for winning the 2022 championship, and I do say that. I am so happy I'm happy for the Stros, but I'm more happy for Dusty Baker. If any man deserved the championship, it was Dusty Baker. And that World Series ring will put him in the Hall of Fame as a manager. Deservedly so. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Darryl Strawberry will come up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Darwin pitching pretty well. 3-1 here, bottom of the 4th inning. Darwin with the pitch. 2-3 against the lefty. That's a blank. Strawberry, 6-2. Fly ball hit the center. And Young is going to get there and put it away. 1 down. Here's K-Mac. Mac is 0 for 1. Darwin will make the pitch. Darwin, 2-2, strikeout 10. That is high. McReynolds, 1-3. It's a fly ball hit the right. Bass is going to get to that with no trouble. 2 down. Here comes the kid. Carter reached on an error his first time up. If anybody's ever seen Gary Carter's kid, there is no way that Gary Carter could deny him. Spitting image of his dad. No doubt about it. If anybody's seen Gary Carter's kid, looks just like his father. And I saw his kid when I was up in City Field when they had the 1980s, the tribute to the 86 Mets in 2016. I was at that game. Darwin with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 9, and yep, cold strike 3 on Carter. He is out of there. Darwin pitching very well. That's his 4th strikeout. And a 1-2-3 inning on the Mets. 3-1 Stros after 4. Top of the 5th coming up. Fernandez back on the mound. Gerald Young leads off for the Stros. He's 0 for 2. Mets come into this game at 17-7. They are the leaders in the NL East. The Astros are at 500, but a long way to go. Fernandez, 2-2. Pitcher result. Switch right. 1-15's and out. The 19 is too high. Young, 5-2, and he hits a fly to left. It will be K-Mac making the catch. Hatcher is next, and he's 1 for 2 with single stolen base, and a stolen base, I should say. Fernandez will go ahead and deal. Fernandez, 1-6, that's a walk plus, and that 13 will walk Hatcher, and another walk given up by Fernandez. That's the second he's given up tonight. Doran is next. Doran is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Infield double play. Hatcher had 32 stolen bases, and that is a 10. Just misses. A hit and run is the hit and run, though, does come up. And with 1 out, you're ahead 3-1. Doran, I think he swings here. Hit and run is available. I don't think you do this here. Hatcher can steal a base. Got enough speed to do it if Doran strikes out. I'll let Doran swing. Fernandez will make the pitch. Fernandez, 2-2. Pitcher result. Switch right. 1-15's and out. The 7 will do it this time. And that is going to be a fly to center. Nails will make the catch. 2 outs. Next up is Davis. Davis is 0 for 2. The Houston Astros, of course, won the 1985 World Series on the network. Strategy roll again. That is a 9. Hatcher this time does get the steal sign, but with Davis swinging, he'll stay on base. He won't go with 2 outs. Fernandez with the pitch. Fernandez, 4-4 against the righty. Walk, 3. Yep, ball 4. Ball 4, and now runners at first and second. Another walk given up by Fernandez. That's his 3rd. And here comes Bass. Is there any action in the Mets bullpen? And let's see here. Let's see. And I think Fernandez just got tired. Let me see. 7, 6, 5, 4. Not quite. He's 2 batters away from being tired. He'll pitch to Bass here. But Fernandez doesn't have it really so far. Astros leading 3-1. We'll see what they do on the strat. And that's a 16, no play. Fernandez will pitch to Bass. Fernandez, that's a 4-3. Again a walk plus, and that 14 will, no, it won't walk him. Bass becomes a 15, but -2 makes him a 13. The 14 is too high. Bass, 1-5. That's a ground ball to short. And that's going to go to Elster. He's got it, and he will throw to second to get Davis. And the Mets get out of it. Wow. Because of Shea Stadium helps him out on a walk, Bass doesn't get it. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Nothing across except 2 walks. In this matchup between 2 teams, and I know Steeler fan will agree with me that the Astros and the Mets were the only undefeated teams in 1961. I know he will, in the 1961 replay, Steeler fan and I can definitely say we didn't lose a single game in 1961. Isn't that correct, Steeler fan? I know he will agree. Bottom of the 5th, Howard Johnson leads off. He's 0 for 1. 3-1 Astros here. Mets not putting up the 8 runs they did in this game historically. Darwin, 6-2, strikeout, 17. That misses, but just barely. Johnson, 4-1, fly to left. And it's going to be Hatcher making the play. And that's the first out. One down now for Elster. Elster got a base hit his first time up. He came in for the injured Magadan. Darwin with the pitch. Darwin, 1-4, range play. Elster, 5-3, pop fly ball to short. And that's going to go to Ramirez. Ramirez has a range of 1, and he's not going to get it, and that's going to drop for a single. That's going to just be out of reach of his glove into short left field, and Elster will make it to first. So Elster now has a single on his resume for the game, and he will hold at first. So Elster goes ahead and hits one out of the range of Ramirez. Now infield a double play depth. Fernandez is due to bat, and I'm wondering if I want to take him out now because he only has the next batter he pitches to, he will be tired, and that's going to be it for Fernandez. He will not bat. Mets will bring on a pinch hitter. And coming on to pinch hit for the Mets will be Mookie Wilson. Mookie, who had the greatest at-bat in World Series history. 296 average, 8 homers, 41 RBIs. Wilson will come on and pinch hit as Elster stays at first. Double play is on. Anything on the strat, the 8 says no. Darwin will pitch to Wilson. Darwin, 5-2, strikeout 12. Yes, he struck him out. Darwin pitching a heck of a game tonight, and that is his 5th strikeout. Nice job by Darwin. 2 down. He gets Wilson. Here comes Nails. Nails is 1 for 2 with a double. Elster still on at first. Anything on the strat? That's a 12. Nope. Elster will stay where he is. Darwin sets up and makes the pitch. Darwin, 6-2, strikeout 13. That's high. Dykstra. Dang it. And the die disappears here. And Dykstra, timeout. I got to find the darn die. And it went all the way over here. Suadice will re-roll. Dykstra, 6-4. And it's a fly ball to left field. And getting over there is going to be Hatcher. And he will make the catch and end the inning. No runs in a hit for the Mets. Darwin doing an excellent job tonight, shutting the Mets down. And it's still 3-1 after 5. Top of the 6th coming up. Mets need a pitcher. Rafael Ramirez leads off for the Astros, and he is 1 for 2. Let's see who the Mets want to bring on to pitch. And let's see who they're going to bring on to pitch here. No, it won't be him, but it will be this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be Terry Leach. 7 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 2.54 ERA. Leach will now come on and pitch for the Mets. He can pitch to 8 batters before he tires out. Ramirez is up, and he's 1 for 2 as we start the top of the 6th. 3-1 Stros. Leach, 4-3. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 2-5. That's a base hit into center field, possible double. Ramirez rounding first. He'll try for second. Base runner 2. Dykstra, 0 arm. 1-2. Ramirez gets to second base. He will not. He'll put on the brakes and head back to first. Ramirez will get a base hit. And he will hold at first now. Let's see. So Ramirez on at first. And now the batter is Ashby, who has a bomb in the game. He's 1 for 1 with a homer. Infield double play. Ramirez had 3 stolen bases. He's not going on the 11. Leach will make the pitch. Leach, 4-2, strikeout 9. He got Ashby, struck him out. 1 out there. And now the batter is Jackson. Jackson 1 for 2. Ramirez on at first. Nothing on the strat. Leach will concentrate on Jackson. Infield still a double play depth. Leach with the pitch. 3-1. Home run chance. Righty. 1-14. That's a 19. It is too high. Jackson 3-1. And instead he pops it up. Pop fly ball to second. And it's going to be Tuffle getting there. And that is the second out. 2 outs. Next batter is Darwin. Darwin still has plenty in the tank. And he's going to bat here. He's really having a good job. I don't think you take Darwin out in this situation. It's only the 6th inning. He will bat. Strategy roll. And that's an 11. Nothing happening. Leach will make the pitch. Leach. 2-1. Error on a grounder. Darwin. 3-3. And Darwin's going to come through and he's going to smack a double into left field. Holy cow. Darwin comes through with a double. It's hit to left field. McReynolds' error rating is a 3. That's a 9. He won't make an error out there on the double. Ramirez, base runner 3 with 2 outs. Double to left -1. A 1 or a 2. Ramirez will score. He will not. And Ramirez will hold at third base on a double to left, but Darwin keeps the inning alive. But he doesn't get the run in. Darwin does pick up a double there. They keep the inning alive now for Young. Young is 0 for 3, though. Leach pitched him a decent pitch. Just Darwin got a hold of that one. He got the base hit. He had 7 RBIs in 88 for the Astros. Now here's Young. Young is 0 for 3, still with 2 outs. Infield is back. Strategy roll. And that is a 13. Nothing happening. Leach will go ahead and pitch. Leach, 6-1. That is a blank. Young, 4-6. Base hit past third. That's a single. Ramirez will come in to score. Darwin, base runner 1. He will not be, with no speed at all, he will not score from second. He will hold at third. Young gets a hit. It's 4-1 Astros. Stadium and Section 518 groan. So Gerald Young comes through with a big hit. And now it's 4-1 Astros. And here comes Hatcher. Hatcher is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Still 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Mets fans here at Shea Stadium wondering how come we can't beat the Astros. Must be a curse from 1986 or something. Strategy roll. That's an 11, nothing happening. Leach will make the pitch. Leach, 1-3, walk, 6, and that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So a now walk issued by Leach, and the batter now is Bill Doran with the bases loaded. The Mets shut the Astros out 8-0 historically in this game, but right now the Astros look like they want to put some payback here. Bases loaded here. Here's Doran. They're going to go talk to Leach on the mound. He will pitch to Doran, though, and try to get out of this inning. 4-1 Astros, but not looking good for the Mets tonight. Strategy is a 2. Nothing happening. The runners will stay where it is. They'll stick with Leach. Leach will pitch to Doran. Fans here at Shea hoping for a good pitch. Leach with the pitch. 1-2. Range play. Doran. 3-3. It's a fly ball to center field. Dykstra's got to get on his horse and make the catch. His range is a 4, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a double for Bill Doran. Darwin will score. Young will score. Hatcher, base runner 4. With 2 outs is a 5, plus 1 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. Hatcher will score. Doran goes to second. Bases clearing double. 7-1 Astros. Stadium and Section 518, barf. Blech. Bill Darwin goes ahead and clears the bases on that, and the Astros have a 7-1 lead on the Mets. And here comes Davis, and now they're going to still let Leach pitch, but it doesn't look good here as they're trying to get out of this inning, but they just can't do it. Houston, I'm team with a mission here. Pizza Hut update, Eagles 7, Giants 0. Thank you very much. So Leach will now pitch to Davis with Doran on at second. Leach will be tired after Davis, though. Strategy rolls are now off. Leach, 6-1. That is a blank. Davis, 4-6. That ball is hit to center field. That is an 8 against a righty. Well, I guess it's going to be that kind of night. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is pretty deep to center field, and that ball is gone. Home run, Glenn Davis. And no matter what the Mets try to do on the mound, it's just not working tonight. 2-run bomb by Davis, 9-1 Astros. Stadium and Section 518 groan. Next batter is Bass. That's it for Leach. He's tired. So no matter what the Mets try to do, they just can't get it done tonight. We'll see a new pitcher for the Mets. And it is going to be... Coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be Jeff Innes. 1 win, 1 loss, no save, a 1.89 ERA. But this game has way gotten out of hand for the Mets, and the Astros look like they're just going to put it away tonight on my team. Innes will pitch against Bass here in the top of the 6th, and the Astros have put 6 on the board in this inning. Innes with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 16 is high. Bass, 5-1, and that's a ground ball to short. That will be handled by Elster, and that will finally end the inning. 6 runs on 5 hits, a walk, and a big-time bomb by Glenn Davis. Astros 9-1 all over the Mets tonight. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is, but for some reason, when the Astros are on the board, they just seem to win ball games. I guess Inside Pitch just loves the Astros. I just don't know why. Bottom of the 6th inning, here comes Tim Tuffle leading off for the Mets. He's 0 for 2. Of course, no lead is safe on Inside Pitch, but this doesn't look good for my team tonight. Darwin with the pitch. 2-6, strikeout, 7, got him. Another strikeout for Darwin. That's his 6th. 1 down. Here comes Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 2, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Darwin will go ahead and pitch. Darwin, 4-3. That is a blank. Hernandez, a 2-5. That's grounded to second base. Doran will handle that with no trouble. 2 away. The Straw's next. Straw's 0 for 2. Darwin will set it in there. He'll make the pitch. 1-5. That's at the park. Shea Stadium. 1-3. And that is a blank. Another rare play. Rare play. 46. Slow roller to short, who bobbles and then throws wild to first. So the shortstop is Ramirez. His error rating is 9. Does he first have an error on a grounder? That is a 1. Yes, he is going to make an error on a grounder. Now, does he throw? Does he make an error on the throw? No, he does not. So it's going to be an error on a grounder. Strawberry will be safe at first base on the error. That's the second error on the Astros tonight. That's an E6. E6 on Ramirez. That's his first error of the game. But Strawberry is safe at first. But a long way to go here for the Mets. They want to try to make the game interesting. Here's K-Mac. McReynolds is 0 for 2. Strategy rolls are off. Darwin will pitch. Darwin, 3-3 against the righty. That's a blank. McReynolds, 1-3. That's a fly to right. Coming over there is Bass. And he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits, one error. And the Astros are in total command here, 9-1 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Jeff Innes will remain on the mound for the Mets. Rafael Ramirez leads off. He's 2 for 3 tonight for the Astros. The Astros are pretty much doing to the Mets what the Mets did to the Astros in this game historically. Innes, 3-5, strikeout 6. He got him, struck him out. He will get Ramirez on a K. Here comes Ashby. Ashby 1 for 2, a home run and a walk. As right now, fans here at Shea not liking what they see, but they're lucky the Mets are holding on to first place in the division. Innes, 2-5, that's at the park. Shea Stadium, 6-4, and it's a grounder to short. That will be handled by Elster, and the throw goes to first for the out. 2 outs now for Jackson. Jackson 1 for 3 with a single. Innes looking on, and now he'll make the deal. Innes, 5-4, range play. Jackson, 4-1, line drive right back to Innes. His range is a 2, and it's going to go into the outfield for a base hit, as Innes just couldn't get that. Another hit for Jackson, that's his second. And now the batter is Darwin. You have an 8-run lead here. Darwin can still, I just don't think you pinch hit for him. I think you let him go the distance if you can. Darwin's is gonna bat. Innes with the pitch, plus Darwin is 1 for 3. He got a double his last time up. Innes with the pitch, 4-6, strikeout 10. He will get Darwin on that, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Astros, but they are in total command of this game, 9-1. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. I know tomorrow night is Sunday. We still got more playoff football. However, we have another game tomorrow night. It will be May 7th. From one New York team to the other, tomorrow night we'll be going to Arlington Stadium as the New York Yankees will take on the Texas Rangers. Our first look at those two teams tomorrow in the 88 season. The ageless one, Tommy John, will pitch for the Yankees, and Jose Guzman will pitch for the Rangers. So that's tomorrow night's game at Arlington Stadium. Yankees and the Rangers from one New York team to the other. For some reason, that's how I always seem to schedule it. When I have the Yankees one game, the Mets are next. When I have the Mets one game, the Yankees are next. I don't know. That's just the way it seems to come up. as Ronald Sparsky joins us here at Shea Stadium. Haven't seen you in a while there, Ron. Good to see you. Bottom of the seventh, 9-1 Astros. They are in total command here. Mets need to get something going, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be their night. The kid, Gary Carter, leads off, and he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Darwin will make a pitch. Darwin, 4-2 against the righty. Walk. That 10 will do it. Carter will trot to first, and the Mets get the leadoff man on, so here comes the rally, we hope. Here's HOU. HOU 0 for 2, infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Darwin with the pitch. 1-4, range play. Johnson, 1-1. And that is a single into right field, but it's a range play for Bass. Not bad out there. His range is a 3. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. 1 out. Nice play by Bass. Takes a single away from Johnson. Johnson thought that was going to fall in, but actually it was an easier play. It was an easy play for Bass. Here is Elster. Elster is 2 for 2 tonight, a double and a single for coming in for the injured Magadan. Carter on it first. Darwin with the pitch. Darwin, 6-6, strikeout. The 18 is high. Elster, 6-5. That's a base hit to left field. What a job for Elster tonight. He is 3 for 3. A single to left, though. Carter has no chance to get to third. He will have to hold it second automatically. Carter was slow in 88. Plus, you're down by more than 6 runs. So now that little, what do you call it? The option play now comes into effect. So now runners at first and second now. And we'll see a pinch hitter in for Jeff Innes. Pinch hitter coming up. And it is going to be Wally Backman. 303 average. No homers, 17 RBIs in 88. Backman played in a little bit over 100 games, almost 100 games for the Mets. Backman not bad in that year. So Backman will pinch hit against Darwin. Darwin will be tired after 2 more batters, but the Mets are threatening here in the bottom of the 7th. But will it be enough? Darwin will pitch to Backman. Darwin with the pitch. 6-5. That is a blank. Backman. 2-2. Nope, that's going to be a fly to left. Hatcher will get over there and put it away. 2 outs. So nothing for Backman. And here comes Nails. Nails is 1 for 3 with a double. Darwin looking on and Dykstra. 9-1 Astros. Darwin, 2-4, range play. Dykstra, 4-3, and that's a fly ball to right field. Again, Bass has got to make a range play. His range is a 3. Can he take a base hit away from Dykstra? No, not this time. And that is going to be a single for Dykstra. Carter is going to go to third. He is not going to be able to score. He will hold it third automatically, and the bases will be loaded. So Dykstra gets a single. Bases are loaded now for Tuffle. As A. Joseph C. and Brian B. joins us here at Shea Stadium. Just saw the Mets at Shea. Had to tune in to see this sitting in the green seats. Told you Chris is an Astro fan. Rigged. Bases are loaded for Tuffle. Darwin is now tired. Question, do I let him pitch? You know what? I don't know here. Tuffle's a little better against lefties than he is against righties. I think you let Darwin, I don't know. Steeler fan, are you there? Do you let Darwin pitch or do you bring in a new pitcher? What do you think if you're there, Steeler fan? You're up 9-1. You only need 1 out here, but the bases are loaded. I don't know. With an 8-run lead, I'm kind of let Darwin pitch, but I don't know if you are there, Matt. But I'm going to let him pitch to Tuffle here. It's what I would normally do in a regular game here with an 8-run lead. So I'll let you make the decision, but I think I let him pitch here. But if I don't get an answer, I'm just going to let him pitch. Pinch hit for Tuffle. Peter Glenn says pinch hit for Tuffle. I don't think there's anybody left for me to pinch hit with in the end. I mean, I do have Sasser and Lyons, but I think in this case, I don't think you do that. I don't think you pinch hit for Tuffle. I think you let him swing in this case. Brian, no call. I'm going to let Darwin pitch. So Darwin is tired. He's going to pitch to Tuffle here. 2 outs. The Astros hoping to just get out of the inning. He may not pitch. He's probably not going to pitch the 8th. But remember, this is 80s baseball, not 2022. Fans here at Shea hoping Tuffle can come through with a hit. Darwin sets up. Here comes the pitch. Darwin, 1-3, error on a grounder. Tuffle, 1-3, and that is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Ramirez. His error rating is a 9. That's a 19. He won't make an error. Ramirez has got it. He will throw to first to get Tuffle and retire the side. Stadium groans. No runs, 2 hits, and a walk. Just not the night for the Mets tonight. Just not their night. And after 7, it is still 9-1 in favor of the Astros. Another reason why I didn't want to pinch it for Tuffle, you still got the pitcher. You got to make sure you save batters here for the pitchers in the later innings. We go to the top of the 8th. Mets need a pitcher. Gerald Young leads off for the Astros. He is 1 for 4. And let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be Roger McDowell. 5 wins, 5 losses, 16 saves, a 2.63 ERA. McDowell will be the 4th Mets pitcher as we go to the top of the 8th inning. So let's see what he can do here as the Astros are clearly in command. McDowell with the pitch. McDowell, 5-3. That is a blank. Young, 6-3. And it's a leadoff base hit for Gerald Young. He'll go ahead and get to first. So no matter what the Mets do, the Astros have their number tonight. Here's Hatcher. Hatcher is 1 for 2, single, and walked twice. Also scored twice. Strategy rolls are off, but double play is on. McDowell, 1-6, error on a throw. Hatcher, 1-1. That's going to be an infield single for Hatcher. It's hit the third. Johnson's error rating is a 10. That's a 16. He's not going to make a throw. That's just going to be an infield single. Johnson was thinking about throwing it, but he decided that there was just too much speed, and he holds up. So that is an infield single. Runners advance 1 base on that. And the Astros looking for more runs. Infield single for Hatcher. The batter now is Doran. An error on a throw on an S1 to S6 is an infield single. You're just rolling to see if they try to throw him out and make an error. So runners at first and second now for Doran, and he is 1 for 4. Doubled and also reached on an error. Infield still a double play def. This is just not the Mets' night. McDowell will make the pitch. 5-3. That is a blank. Doran, 2-6. And that is a ground ball to first. That's going to get taken care of there by Hernandez. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-2. Shortstop Elster -1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. They won't get it. Young will move over to third. Hatcher, that was a 4, but he becomes a 3. He will not get there. Doran makes it to first. It's a fielder's choice, but Young goes to third. Fielder's choice for Doran. Now the batter is Davis. Davis is 1 for 3 with a bomb. 13-0, filling extra point pending. Thank you very much, Brian B. Infield will stay at double play depth. Mets just trying to get some outs here. 9-1 Astros. Mets won this game historically 8-0. So the Astros looking for some revenge in this replay here on inside pitch. McDowell will make the pitch. McDowell, 5-5. Strikeout 16, that is high. Davis, 6-4. That ball is hit to left field. That is an 11, and against the righty, well, Davis hit one a big bomb, and he just hit another one. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Glenn Davis is second of the night. And the fans here at Shea are heading out. Stadium and Section 518 groan. 3-run bomb by Davis, and it's just not the Mets' night tonight. And they now have a 12-1 lead. Well, luckily, I still have FastScore. So Roger McDowell goes ahead, comes in, and he got only one out here. We're still in the top of the 8th inning, 12-1 Astros. Here is Bass. And now it really doesn't matter who bats is on the mound. Bass is 0 for 4, and he's the only player on the Astro lineup that's not gotten a hit. McDowell will pitch. 6-2, that is a blank. Bass, 1-5. Then he won't still get a hit. That's grounded to short. Elster makes the play, and that's out number 2. 2 men down now. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez 2 for 4 with 2 singles. McDowell will be tired after Ramirez. McDowell 2-1. That's a pitcher result. Righty 1-10's and out. The 1 is good, and that's going to be a grounder to short. Handled by Elster one more time, and that will retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits. A 3-run bomb by Glenn Davis, his second home run of the night. And the Astros have put the Shea Stadium fans to sleep. 12-1 is the score. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Darwin is going to pitch. You have an 11-run lead. There's no need to take him out unless he receives a fatigue result. They will let him pitch. Keith Fernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame, will lead off. He is 0 for 3. Danny Darwin has absolutely shut down the Mets tonight. Darwin, 5-6 against the lefty. Walk plus. That 13 will walk Hernandez, and he will trot to first. So a leadoff walk. No lead is safe at inside pitch, but I don't think the Mets are coming up with 11 runs here. Here's the straw. He is 0 for 3. Reached on an error his last time up. Infield double play. Darwin will continue to pitch. Darwin, 4-4. Home run result, and Strawberry's going to get this one. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is at deep to right field, and that's out of here. Darryl Strawberry gives the Shea Stadium fans at least something to cheer about here, but it's a 2-run bomb by Strawberry. It's now 12-3. Strawberry had any home run result that comes off of a pitcher for Strawberry, that ball just goes out of here. And now it's 12-3, and here comes K-Mac, and that will be it for Darwin. I'll take him out now. So Darwin comes out, now a 12-3 ball game. And let's see who the Astros are going to bring out the pitch, and I don't think they will go with him. Astro bullpen has some good players in it. The pitcher is due to bat third. We are in the 8th inning. And I think in this case, I think you bring a lefty. They're going to bring in a lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Juan Agosto. 10 wins, 2 losses, 4 saves. A 2.26 ERA. Juan Agosto will pitch to K-Mac. McReynolds is 0 for 3. Now a 12-3 game. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. Can the Mets get some more? Agosto will go ahead and pitch. Agosto, 4-3 against the righty. That is a blank. McReynolds, 5-6. And that's a base hit past third. That's a single. And McReynolds goes ahead and gets a hit. And the Mets right now are trying to get some base runners. Here comes the kid. Carter is 0 for 2 with a walk. Reached on an error. Strategy rolls are off. Infield is at double play. Now it's a 12-3 ball game. McReynolds on at first. Agosto with the pitch. Agosto, 4-2. Range play at the park. Shea Stadium, 5-4. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Jackson. His range is a 4, but a double play depth, his range is a 3. And he'll make the play. 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot. Darwin, 0. A 1-4, it's a double play. No, McReynolds is going to get to second base. The only play is at first, and that is 1 out. Nice play there by Jackson, but they'll take the out at first. And McReynolds will go to second on a grounder to third. Johnson is next. HOU 0 for 3. Infield is back. 12-3 Astros. Agosto will make the pitch. Agosto, 3-1 against the switch right. That's a blank. Johnson, 5-3. Ground ball to short. It'll be handled by Ramirez. The throw goes to first for the out. And McReynolds will stay at second base. 2 down. Elster is next. Elster having a great night. Who came in for the injured Magadan. He's 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Now 2 outs here. Agosto will set up with the pitch. Agosto, 2-6 against the righty. That's blank. Elster, 6-4. And he won't get a hit this time. That's going to be grounded to short. Easy play for Ramirez. He'll throw to first to retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by the straw. The Mets inch closer, but I really don't think they're going to have the game tonight. 12-3 in favor of the Astros. We go to the top of the 9th. McDowell is tired, but they're going to let him pitch here. They're down by 9 runs. They're going to let him stay out there and see how long he can go. Alan Ashby leads off for the Astros. He is 1 for 3 tonight, but that one was a 2-run bomb. Shea Stadium didn't have that many home runs in '88, only 101 of them. McDowell will make the pitch to Ashby to see how long it can go. McDowell, 1-6, error on a throw. Ashby, 5-6, ground ball to first, ball is hit to Fernandez. His error rating is a 1. That's a 12. He won't make an error. He'll throw it to McDowell, covering 1 down. 1 out. Here's Jackson. Jackson is 2 for 4, 2 singles. McDowell sets up for the pitch. McDowell, 2-4 against the righty. That's going to be an automatic out. It'll be grounded to short. Elster will take care of it. 2 away. Pinch hitter coming in for Juan Agosto. He won't bat. And we'll see who the Astros want to bring up here. And let's see. Coming on to pinch hit for the Astros will be Terry Poole. 303 average, 3 homers. 19 RBIs. Poole will pinch hit for the Stros here. The pitcher spot is 1 for 4 with a double. 2 outs. McDowell just trying to get this inning over as after further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Shea Stadium. And yes, we're going to need a lot of 9th inning magic, but don't look good for my Mets tonight. McDowell, 6-4. Strikeout 15 is high. Poole, 3-1. Ground ball to first. Fernandez will take care of it. He'll tag the bag. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. 12-3 Astros. It doesn't look good for my Mets tonight, but will we see some ninth inning magic? I know Steeler fan definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic. I know he definitely wants to see it. Astros need a pitcher. We'll see a pinch hitter for McDowell as well. Mets will bring on a pinch hitter here for McDowell. And it is going to be Mackey Sasser, 285 average, a homer, 17 RBIs. Now the Astros need a pitcher. And you got left, and right coming up. And they are going to go with, you really don't need the closer in this situation. And they're not going to bring up the closer. Coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Dave Meads. 3 wins, a loss, no saves. A 3.18 ERA. This is not a save situation. So Dave Meads will go up against Sasser, Dykstra, and Tuffle. Bottom of the 9th. Mets down 12-3 in a game that I was hoping would be better than this. Meads with the pitch. Meads, 1-2. That is a blank. Sasser, 6-4. And he does lead off with a base hit pass first. And the Mets do get the leadoff man on. So if you were expecting a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network, you thought wrong. Here comes Dykstra. Nails his 2 for 4, a single and a double. Strategy rolls are off. Infield double play. Astros lead 12-3 here. Bottom of the 9th inning. Meads will make the pitch. Meads, 3-5. That is a blank. Dykstra, 3-2. Ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base pivot. Darwin, 0. 1-2, a double play. They got it. 2 outs. It's just been that kind of night for the Mets. Dykstra grounds out into the 6-4-3. Last chance for the Mets will be Tim Tuffle. Tuffle is 0 for 4. So what the Mets did to the Astros in this game historically, the Astros are doing to the Mets. Fans here at Shea have already left pretty much. There's hardly anybody left except Astros fans. Meads will go ahead and pitch to Tuffle. Here it comes. Meads, 2-6. That is a blank. Tuffle, 6-1. And he keeps the game alive. That's going to be a base hit to center field. Tuffle gets a single to keep the game alive for one more batter. It will bring up Fernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Fernandez is 0 for 3 with a walk. Tuffle on it first. Meads will pitch to Fernandez. 12-3. Fans there hoping for a miracle. Meads with the pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. Hernandez, 1-2. And that is a fly ball to right field. Coming under it is Bass. He'll take 2 steps backward. Puts out his glove. Block. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. Astros blow up the Mets tonight, 12-3. Stadium and Section 518, barf. Blech. No runs, 2 hits for the Mets. As the Astros come in here and take the Mets behind the woodshed. Just never really had it going here. Historically, the Mets had 8 runs on 11 hits and no errors. The Astros had no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. The game was pretty much flipped. Final line score coming up. For the Astros, 12 runs on 13 hits and 2 errors. For the Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Danny Darwin, pitched an absolute gem. Sid Fernandez takes the loss. There is no save in the game. So no happy recap for my Mets, at least on the board. Let's see what FastScore has to say. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So a 12-3 win for the Astros on the Mets. No happy recap here. So let's see how the rest of the league goes. Let's begin with May the 4th be with you. Minnesota at Baltimore. Twins 17-45. That is 6. Orioles 4-51. And that's 4, a win for the Twins. White Sox and the Red Sox. White Sox 2-65. That's 7. Boston 19-22. That's 3. That's going to be a win for the Pale Hose. Detroit and the Angels. Tigers 12-45. And that is 5. The Angels 11-22. That's 2. A win for the Cats. Yankees and the Royals. Yankees 10-52, and that is 5. Royals 10-61, that's 6. A win for the Royals. Rangers and the Brewers. Rangers 8-24, that's 2. Brewers 9-31, that's 3. And the Brewers will win the game, keeping pace with the Tigers. The Brewers and the Tigers are both up top the AL East early on. Toronto and the A's. Blue Jays 10-14, that's 1. Athletics 16-42, and that's 5. A win for the Athletics. Cleveland and the Mariners. Indians 6-35, and that is 3. Mariners 15-64, and that is 9. A win for the M's. Philadelphia and the Reds. Phillies 2-62, and that's 5. The Reds 12-35, and that's 4. That's going to be a win for the Phillies. Pirates and the Dodgers. Pirates 0-33, that's 2. Dodgers 17-26, and that is 4, and that will be a win for the Dodgers. Atlanta and the Expos. Braves 5-66, that's 8. Expos 20-46. That's 7. It's going to be a win for the Braves. Cubs and the Padres. Cubs 7-34, and that is 3. Padres 8-56, and that is 6. A win for the Padres. The Cubs are awful this year. Cardinals and the Giants. Cardinals 6-15, and that's 1. Giants 12-13. That's also 1. We have a tie. Cardinals roll a 4 and plus 0. Giants roll a 5 and minus 2 is 3. The Cardinals are going to win that game in extras. On to May 5th. White Sox and the Red Sox. Chicago 6-41, and that is 3. Red Sox 21-11. That's 1. Another win for the White Sox. Detroit and the Angels. Tigers 12-64. That's 8. Angels 11-34. And that is 4. And the Tigers will win another one. Yankees and the Royals. Yankees 7-13. That's 1. Royals 16-11. And that is 0. And wow, the Yankees will hold on to beat the Royals. Rangers and the Brewers. Rangers 8-16, and that's 2. Milwaukee 10-23. That's also 2. They will tie. Milwaukee rolls, let's see here. Texas rolls a 1. Plus 1 is 2. Brewers roll a 5. Minus 1 is 4. And the Brewers will win the game. Toronto at Oakland. Toronto 15-44, and that's 5. Oakland 13-56, and that's 7. That's a win for the A's. Cleveland and the Mariners. Cleveland 13-21, and that is 2. Mariners 12-66, and that is 10. Another win for the M's. Philadelphia and the Reds. Phillies 5-33, and that is 3. Reds 12-16, and that is 2. and that is another win for the Phillies. Atlanta and the Expos. Braves 5-32, and that is 3. Expos 11-22, and that's 2. That's going to be a win for the Braves. On to May 6th, Toronto at California. Blue Jays 15-61, and that's 7. Angels 7-25, that's 2. A win for the Jays. Milwaukee at Kansas City. Milwaukee 11-33, and that's 4. Royals 8-13, 1. And another win for the Brewers. They continue to stay hot. Boston and Minnesota. Red Sox 7-16, and that's 1. Twins 16-62, and that's 8. Another win for the Twins. Detroit and the Mariners. Tigers 10-52, and that's 5. Mariners 2-13, and that's 0. Another win for the Tigers. Yankees and the Rangers, we have these two tomorrow. Yankees 17-45, that's 6. Rangers 8-54, that's 5. That's going to be a win for the Bombers. Philadelphia and the Braves. Phillies 13-54, and they've got 6. Atlanta 12-25, and that is that's 3, and that will be a win for the Phillies. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 9-55 and 6. Cubs 12-11, that's 0. Nothing there for the Cubs. Astros and the Expos. Astros 11-45, and that is 5. Expos 4-13, that's 0. Another win for the Astros. Reds and the Mets. Reds 6-63, that's going to be 6. The Mets 15-21, and that is 3. And no happy recap for my Mets tonight. As the Reds get the win. Padres and the Pirates. Padres 3-42, and that's 3. Pirates 632, and that is also 3. They will tie. Padres roll a 2, stays a 2, and let's see here. Pirates roll a 1 and stays a 1. That's going to be a win for the Padres. Dodgers and the Cardinals. Dodgers 13-33, and that's 4. Cardinals 8-51, and that is 5. And the Cardinals will win that one. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be May 7th. We will be at Arlington Stadium as the New York Yankees will take on the Texas Rangers. Tommy John will go for the Yankees, and Jose Guzman will go for the Rangers. Our first look at those two teams for the 88 season. Yankees, Rangers, John and Guzman. Be there or be square. Steeler fan Ryan Sullivan, Brian B., Chuck Rawlings, After Further Review with Steve Tower, Sean 1113, Peter Glenn, Ronald Spersky, Astros Reefer, Dave Garden, Uncle Dave Gardner, Baseball with the Demos, David Vega, and Brian Patterson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. I was hoping for a much better game with my Mets, but no happy recap tonight as the Astros bomb them 12-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.